you get prepared for a game like this against the division rivalry and from the history of the
Yeah,
playoffs last season?
I think it's the same preparation with an added um, intensity factor and emotional factor, just given the nature of the two teams in the last couple of years. Obviously, I was here for the last one, most recent one, but I think back-to-back years facing these guys in the playoffs and getting knocked out. So it's a team that you face a lot, and obviously, if things go according to plan, probably going to face them in another situation like we have in the past. So these are important games, huge games, and even though it's early, it's one that you got to get up for.
How important is it to kind of get this kind of game in the beginning of the season this quickly?
Yeah, I think it's great. I think early on, obviously in the season, excitement's high, energy's high. Camp, and maybe there's a little bit of we talked a little bit about a lull as camp kind of goes on and picking it back up for the regular season and real games. And yeah, I think having this one just happened so fast, just given how last year ended. I think it's still very fresh in everyone's minds.
Not the most energetic game for you guys against Utah. How did you feel with that line that you were playing with? And just is there chemistry? Is it just kind of
Yeah, I think there's chemistry. I think obviously we haven't had anything to show for offensively. I think there's more for us. I think we showed that last year. I said yesterday that's also what makes it a little frustrating when you don't have anything to show for it and knowing what you're capable of. So um, I think sticking with it, know that there's more. I have to be better for those guys, and I think there's more offense for us to have, obviously. So a little bit more work, a little bit more connection on a couple plays, and hopefully you get one to go. And from there, you kind of snowball and get rolling again. We know we have that potential.
Is that really what you're kind of focused on taking from that game into this one?
Yeah, I just feel like there's a couple plays, lack of execution and timing to kind of set ourselves up for success. So, like I said, those issues are fixable. Obviously, every game is going to play out a little bit differently, and there's a lot of read and react out there, and everything's just so fast. But full confidence in Gabe and Valley want to go out there and be a difference maker.